The Costa Dorada translates to the Golden Coast thanks to its endless beaches and makes for a classic Catalonian escape.
So in this video, we're going to be checking out some of the best areas to stay and visit, depending on what kind of holiday you're looking for. Just south of Barcelona, it's a strip of coastline in Spain's Catalonia region. And whilst it's best known for its 50 miles of pristine beaches, there's so much more on offer here, including one of the largest theme parks in Europe and a seriously impressive, off-the-beaten-track city packed with Roman ruins. It's best served by Reus Airport, which takes you to the heart of it all, and we flew with Jet2, who operate here from 13 UK airports at the time of this video. Just over 2 hours later we landed, picked up the car hire and hit the road with the cameraman / little brother Ed, starting our journey in Sitges.
Sitges is the Costa Dorada's most upmarket seaside escape, with art, energy and elegance at every turn.
It feels like its own little world, and the old town is a maze of whitewashed buildings, stylish shops and traditional tapas spots, all wrapped around a seafront promenade that's perfect for a stroll. It's packed with Spanish charm as modern art galleries and smart boutiques mix with cobbled streets and quaint churches, and there's a really welcoming energy here, day and night. Speaking of which, the nightlife here is buzzing, with cocktail bars, clubs, and a legendary party scene that still manages to feel laid back and safe. There's plenty of accommodation to choose from, with prices a bit more expensive than other areas, generally in the mid to high range, especially over the summer months. Besides, it's not your typical family holiday spot. Sitges has a more upmarket, independent feel that really sets it apart from the rest of the region. And if that sounds like a bit of you, visit this special deals page on screen now to check out some great offers to Sitges and the Costa Dorada with Jet2 Holidays. That's tgl.deals/Dorada, where you'll be able to compare their best prices using a handy calendar from your favourite airports in the UK. Next up along the Costa Dorada, we arrived in Vilanova.
Vilanova is a proper Catalan town, cultural, colourful and buzzing with local life.
There's less of a tourist buzz here and more of an authentic, everyday vibe, with leafy squares and traditional cafes pouring out onto the streets. Accommodation is generally more affordable than its neighbours, from beachside apartments to simple hotels and camping parks. It makes for a great choice for families, couples, or anyone looking for a more down-to-earth coastal break. The marina and palm-lined promenade gives it a quintessential Mediterranean feel, and the beach is huge, spacious, and ideal for swimming, with golden sands and shallow waters. Even in high season, it rarely feels packed here. And if you're enjoying the video so far, let us know by hitting the like button, as it helps us reach more people like you looking for holiday ideas. Cheers, on to the next one, Coma-Ruga.
Coma-Ruga is a classic Spanish seaside town with a wide golden beach and a peaceful atmosphere.
So if you're looking for a relaxed coastal town that keeps things simple, this place has got you covered. There's a long, wide stretch of beach that's ideal for families, with shallow water, plenty of space, and a more local crowd than some of the more popular resorts. The vibe here is friendly and unhurried. You'll find a handful of beach bars, cafes, and small restaurants dotted along the seafront promenade, but not a huge amount going on, which is all part of the appeal. It's the sort of place that suits laid-back holidaymakers, and there's plenty of good value hotels and self-catering apartments on offer here. Further down from here, we arrived in Roda de Bera.
Roda de Bera is best known for its Roman arch, pretty old quarter and peaceful coast.
It's one of those areas that feels like a bit of a hidden gem with its blend of coastal charm, historic sites and friendly atmosphere. It attracts a mix of Spanish holidaymakers and in-the-know travellers looking to escape the crowds, and accommodation is generally great value, from family-run hotels to beachfront apartments and camping spots. Looks-wise, you can expect a typical Spanish fishing village with whitewashed houses, pretty plazas and a lovely soft sand beach. And if you're on the lookout for a deal to the Costa Dorada, make sure you visit the link on screen or in the description now, which will take you directly to this special deals page where you'll find some excellent Jet2 offers. We've already filtered by destination, Costa Dorada and Sitges, so you'll just need to select your favourite departure airport, for example Belfast, and then hit done. Next, you'll want to select by month, duration and the number of passengers, and then you'll be able to compare the best prices from here. On mobile, you'll need to select the Edit Search button to expand these options. As is customary with a Jet2 holiday, prices include your flights, hotel, bags, transfers and ATOL protection, and they currently fly here from 13 UK airports at the time of this video. Just visit tgl.deals/Dorada. On to the next one, Tarragona.
Tarragona is a Roman city by the sea, where history, beaches and Catalan culture all come together.
As we enter the city, it immediately hits you with a sense of monumental history as the ancient Roman circus looms into view. Next, we bump into the main square, where cafes spill out beneath grand balconies, and the whole place has a timeless energy. Back to the Roman circus, which is one of the largest of its kind still visible in Europe, right in the heart of the city. Just a few steps away from here, you'll be met by the seriously impressive Roman amphitheatre, which sits dramatically between the old town and the coast. As you wander deeper into the centre, Tarragona really comes alive. There's colourful streets and everyday life unfolding all around you, and on top of it all, the Grand Cathedral stands proudly. It's a city that rewards aimless exploring, and it's easy to see why this is one of the most underrated in Spain. It attracts those who enjoy the hustle and bustle of a city break, and accommodation comes in all shapes and sizes, whilst prices are generally mid-range, with some great value to be had outside of the peak summer months. As day turns to night, the central market becomes a buzzing social hub, ideal for drinks, tapas, or simply soaking it all in. And it's another area that Jet2 Holidays features in the region. Just visit tgl.deals/Dorada and you'll be taken directly to a special deals page where you can compare the best prices from your local airports, including your flights, hotel, bags, transfers and ATOL protection. Next, we headed down to the southern stretch of the Costa Dorada, to Miami Playa.
Miami Playa is a laid-back coastal town with a peaceful, local feel.
Nicely tucked away on the Costa Dorada, Miami Playa is a seaside town with a relaxed feel. Expect wide beaches, pine-backed promenades and plenty of space to unwind. This is a popular spot for families and couples looking for a slower pace, with a good mix of self-catering apartments, villas and beachside stays. It's a great base if you're after sun, sea and a little bit of quiet to go with it. And by the way, we've got loads more videos just like this one lined up and on the channel already. So if you're open to new destinations and holiday ideas, Hit that subscribe button so you don't make the mistake of booking somewhere that just wasn't right for you.
Cambrils is a traditional fishing town full of character with a lovely marina and seafront promenade.
It's a vibrant seaside town with a bit of everything. Sandy beaches, a working harbour and a historic old quarter just a short stroll inland. It's got a real local charm to it, with a friendly, lived-in feel that sets it apart from the more touristy neighbours. The promenade here is one of the best in the region, lined with palm trees, playgrounds and beach cafes. But Cambrils is best known for its food scene. From Michelin-starred restaurants to waterfront tapas bars, it's a bit of a culinary hub along the Costa Dorada. Anyone after an authentic coastal break with bags of character will feel at home here. And in terms of accommodation, there's everything from modern seafront hotels to cosy guest houses and apartments in the heart of town. In fact, Jet2 Holidays has a great selection of hotels for this one. Just visit tgl.deals/Dorada and you'll be taken directly to the place you need to be for comparing the best prices from your favourite airports. Last but certainly not least, we arrived in Salou and the surrounding area.
Fun, lively and packed with activities, Salou is one of the most popular destinations on the Costa Dorada.
In fact, it takes centre stage, and it's a full-on holiday town with long sandy beaches, a lively promenade and a buzzing atmosphere from morning till night. Although keep in mind that this was filmed towards the back end of October, when the season was coming to an end. Families and beachgoers flock here in summer, and with water sports, boat trips and easy access to theme parks, it's all about having fun in the sun, with masses of hotels to choose from, so this is usually where you'll find the cheapest package deals. Just inland, PortAventura World is one of Europe's biggest and best loved theme parks, and it's a massive hit with kids and adults alike. Then, just around the headland, things slow down at Cap de Salou, a quieter spot with pine-fringed coves and walking trails that feel a world away from the bustle, despite being just minutes apart. Keep going and you'll reach La Pineda, with one of the longest beaches in the region and a laid-back vibe. Great if you're looking for a quieter base whilst being really close to the action in Salou. Together, these four spots offer a little bit of everything, from adrenaline and adventure to chilled out beaches and family fun, all within a few minutes drive of each other. And if you're in the market for a deal to the Costa Dorada, look no further than this link in the description and on screen here, tgl.deals/Dorada. Once you've done that, you'll be taken directly to this special deals page on Jet2 Holidays website, which has already been filtered by destination, Costa Dorada and Sitges. First things first, you'll want to select your favourite departure airport here, for example Gatwick Airport. Next, you'll want to select by month, duration and the number of guests, and then you can easily compare the best prices, which is also your best bet for picking out a bargain. On mobile, you'll need to select the Edit Search button to expand these options. Additionally, you can filter by board, for example if you're only interested in all-inclusive holidays, and star rating here. These prices were accurate when we published this video, and availability will vary depending on the time of year, but when it comes to the Costa Dorada and Sitges, you can't go wrong with Jet2 Holidays, with the final price always including your flights, hotel, full baggage allowance, transfers both ways and ATOL protection. Check it out at tgl.deals/Dorada or just use the link in the description below. Thank you for watching.